Guys, Mr. Lloyd here, going to work with you on today, Thursday, April 30th, and we're going to be working on this page that you can see on the screen. It says 8-2 class activity. You'll see the penguin here. Got a couple puzzled penguin questions. He's having some trouble with these dot plots, and so our job is to help him sort out his errors and see if we can get him on the right track. So as you'll notice, before I get into my answers here, there's no calculations, no adding, no subtracting, just all pretty much deciphering or helping Puzzle Penguin understand what we're looking at when we look at these graphs. So let's get into the top one first. The dot plot at the right displays data about kites that were seen at the beach. So let's look at it. It says number of bows on tails of kites. And so before I read the rest of this statement, let me just explain to you what I'm seeing when I look at this dot plot. I see that there were no kites with one tail on their bow. Or excuse me, one bow on their tail. There were no kites with one bow. There were 5 kites with 2 bows, no kites with 3 bows, 1 kite with 4 bows, and no kites with 5 bows. Okay, that's what I interpret from that. Let's see what Puzzle Penguin interprets. He says, I interpret the dot plot to show that 2 kites had 5 tails, had tails with 5 bows, and 4 kites had tails with 1 bow. Well, let's come back over here. Let's double check our thinking. The way I read this is number of bows on tails of kites. So it's four bows, there was 1 kite. 2 bows, there were 5 kites. So he has it sort of flip-flopped. He's got it backwards. He's made a mistake. There were 5 kites and 2 bows, and 1 with 4 bows. And in fact, I started writing this, made a small mistake too. So mistakes happen, they're part of math, that's part of the learning experience. There's no reason for our friend Puzzle Penguin to feel too bad about it. He just needs to go back and double check his thinking and take another look at it. That's all we have to do. Okay? Second part here, the bottom part of Puzzle Penguin. Once again, he's got a dot plot. And this time, he thinks he's asking us to compare the values here. So let's take a look at this. Before we read his statements, let me just explain to you what I see when I look at this dot plot. I see here, number of times friends ate hot lunch. So there were 3 friends who ate hot lunch 2 times. Nobody ate hot lunch 3 times, 4 times, or 5 times. But 2 people ate hot lunch 6 times. Okay? And so, let's take a look. He says, my 3 friends represented by the dots on the left side of the plot, so these are the data he's talking about, said that altogether they ate hot lunch more times than my 2 friends on the right. So in other words, we're saying the claim is that these 3 dots represent more lunch than these 2 dots represent. Let's take a look and see if he's right. The way we do this is really straightforward. Just kind of have to get first I've had to get my paper squared away. And then I have to get myself out of the way too. Okay. So my response is this. If 3 people ate hot lunch 2 times, which is what this data says, 1, 2, 3 people ate hot lunch 2 times, then they ate a total of 6 hot lunches. Of course, 2 times 3 is 6. If 2 people ate hot lunch 6 times, here are my 2 with 6 times, they ate a total of 12 hot lunches. So, to answer his final question, can you help me decide if they're correct? Nope. His friends are wrong. They've got it backwards once again. The 2 people who ate hot lunch 6 times ate more lunches than the 3 people who ate hot lunch 2 times. Okay, pretty simple here, just helping out Puzzle Penguin get himself squared away. All right, that is all for this video. Hopefully these help you understand dot plots, give you a little extra practice working with these. Please remember to ask questions through our Zoom meetings, through text message, phone call, email, or remind message. Any way you need to get in touch, we are available. Thank you for watching, and I will be seeing you shortly.